Hi, everyone. Here's a bonus tip of the day, an extra one today because I was asked this question. I thought a few people might want to know. How do you import content from one course into another? This could be useful if you're teaching two of the same class. And you want to create something in one and then just import it over into another. But it's most useful when you're reusing a class. Like the next time around, you've got the same class. It can be useful year after year this way so that you don't have to reproduce some of your work. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm going to start off by clicking on the gear up here in the top right, and then I'm going to click Import, Export, Copy Components. And once I get that, it's got some confusing options. I don't understand all of them, but see where it says copy components from another org unit? Means like from another course. And that's what I want to do. I'm going to have to search for it though. Right now, I'm in my ENG4U class. And so maybe I want to look at stuff that I had in ENG4U in the past. So ENG4U. And when I do that, I actually see that I got lots of classes here. Maybe I know the specific year. Maybe it was 2019, 2020. So if I enter in 1920, I'm pretty sure it'll get me the 2019, 2020 courses that I had. Apparently, I had a lot of those as well. But I can find an ENG4U from 2019, 2020 semester 2. And so I can click Add Selected. Now, dang it, look at that, this site can't be reached. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm back to where I was before. Sometimes we will have glitches. I don't feel like doing this video again, so I'm going to try this again. Okay. Again, I'm going to go for 1920. And once it loads, I should have that same ENG4U from 2019, 2020. And I'm going to click Add Selected. And okay, so I've got it. It's there. And now, here's the thing. Do not click copy all components. That'll just copy the whole thing, including your old students, into your new one and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to do that. You want to click select components. And man, do you have a lot of choices. A lot of choices can be a little intimidating, though. It shows us here all the components that exist in that course, and then it lets me choose. I could do calendar, content, I could do content display settings. The main things I like to copy are content, sometimes course files, like if you had uploaded a number of files to the course and you want those. Sometimes if I've created discussions, I might want those. Sometimes if I've created assignments or grades or grade settings, I might want all those things, because once you've set up and wrestled with the grade settings, you might want that again. Maybe there's a nav bar you created. Maybe there's a home page you created for that class. Here's one of my favorite things to copy is all of the announcements, because I do a daily announcement in the class, and I can set it so that those same announcements come in the next time around. If I've created quizzes, I'll copy those. Especially, I like the rubrics. And sometimes I've put things into widgets. I'll cover all these things later on in daily tips. All you need to know right now is those are the kinds of things that I would go for. Now, in some cases, maybe I don't want to go for all of them. Like, say, for quizzes, maybe I knew that I only want one of those. So I would go for select individual items to copy rather than copy all. I'm just going to do that as an example. Okay, and then I am going to click to continue. And here it says, hey, wait a second, you said to let you select your quizzes. I can look at them. Oh, look, there are two quizzes. Maybe I only like my academic citation quiz, and so maybe that's the only one I'm going to go for. And I'm going to click continue. Now it's going to show me all the things that I have chosen to copy. And it's going to ask me this really cool thing, offset dates. This is an option that will be more useful in future years than in this year when we're wrestling with quads and dates and things like that. But imagine a regular year when you're beginning a course on, I don't know, September 5th, and you know that you began it the previous year on September 4th. What you could do is you could tell it offset all dates, and you could tell it to calculate a range between two dates. And I could give it, say, maybe I know that I taught this course last year in September. All I need to do is click back and get all the way back to September of last year. Maybe I taught it, and maybe I began it Tuesday, September 3rd, and maybe I want to set this to this year, Tuesday, September 8th. That tells me that's offsetting the dates by 371 days. Let me explain this for just a second because it's really cool. That way, if I had an announcement that came up on the first day of school last year, it would come up on the first day of school again this year. Second day, second day, third day, third day. I'll have to massage some of those dates and fiddle with some of them later on, but it can be a really cool thing. So anyway, that's how you do it. If I were to click finish now, it would start importing all this stuff. I've actually already done it, so I'm not going to click finish. But if I did click finish, it would show me a little progress bar, and sometimes it takes like 20 minutes to copy if you're copying a lot of things. You can go on and do something else while it's doing that. I'm going to stop now. As I say, I'm not going to actually copy any of these things. In fact, I want to cancel just before I do something dumb. And let's see that I can go back and I can revisit any of my decisions. If I get cold feet and I decide I don't want to do this, I can just go back to my course homepage, and I didn't copy anything at all. Hope that's useful. Thanks very much for listening. I'm just going to click the thing that stops me recording.